Hey everyone, and welcome to the daily message for Wednesday, March 12th of 2025 for the collective. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. My link will be in the description below if anybody wants any type of reading or any kind of occult practice work. So what I'm getting today is a lot of ease and relaxation and hope being restored, a lot of reframing and refinement going on to bucket lists, a lot of being able to manifest your desires even though it's going to go really slowly. Life path 3s, 4s, 5s, and 9s are going to be especially impacted due to the fact that there's a lot of home life coming to fruition, especially during the springtime coming up. There's a lot of springtime celebrations happening in the fall type of deal, like spring weather and fall weather and spring type of information kind of going on, which could also mean someone's actions and words may still not be matching what they're saying. Turn the page and turn the book and in that chapter and start a new chapter at this point, because that's the only thing that's worth it anymore, is what I'm getting for a collective message for a few of us. There's a lot of like inner child activities like drawing and coloring and paint by numbers and diamond painting, knitting, looming, quilting, making masks, claymation animations, CGI graphics, watching shows that are like part cartoon and part real life, like Cool World and Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Space Jam, to name a few, whether it be the original with Michael Jordan or the new one with LeBron James. There's a lot of sexual energy being released through creative means like creative arts and liberal sciences, so economics, history, sociology, anthropology, writing, reading, poetry, songs, lyrics, quotes. There's a lot of cloud gazing that can be happening, going on, very helpful. There's a lot of symbolism going on, a lot of messages in the sky, messages within your element. If you're in the wind element or an air element, you'll be looking towards the sky for answers. Daytime would be the best for fire signs. Water elements would be best around water or when mainly hydrated. The body's mainly water, so you carry it around you all the time. And earth, as long as you're near nature, you should be fine. Just go where you feel most comfortable, where you feel most secure and most beneficial. Instead of going where you feel you're wanted, start working on feeling like you want yourself, and not in a way that is like perverse or provocative, but more so along the lines of like self-love and self-worth and self-affirmations, mantras, meditations, talking to yourself, being able to manifest your desires in a way that is best done nocturnally, so like dream sleep or unconscious work or telepathy or discovering the unknown into your Akashic records or breaking some Nemazine records open and breaking those amnesia barriers to where you start to remember more, like EMDR therapy and color therapy and bovine therapy. Especially true like year of the horse and the ox and the rat. Year of the snake and the rooster and the bunny is going to be highly impacted, especially with being hypervigilant or hypersensitive to the area. Hypersensitivity isn't always a bad thing. It can mean high ESP, a high clairempathy, a high clairvoyance. It could even mean something as simple as you care a little too much. So work on your empathy bias, your relativity bias, and your anchoring biases due to your people-pleasing habits. We've been working on our shadow work for quite some time in the people-pleasing department, so now it's time to reframe some boundaries, refine some things, and start to look into some more contracts that may be ending within the next 3 to 5 years, 3 to 5 months, or by March 5th has ended. Or you may even have one that started on March 5th that may be ending about May 3rd to check into. That's what I'm getting for today's message. For March 12th of Wednesday, 2025. So as with these, take a resonance, sleep 1,000. Thanks for joining.